Okay, so we should be live right now.
What's up, guys?
Okay. Should be going up live right now. So that. Okay, you guys ready to talk about some GPK investments tonight? Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, guys. So I know I didn't really kind of promote too much on the channel this week, saying, hey, we got a live stream about investments.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of one of those things where, I wasn't really sure if it was going to happen, but at the same time, I was pretty busy within the week, and but I'm super glad that we were able to do this, because I think right now it's a good time to talk about some garbage buckets, right? So of course, that's
especially when the government's kicking around the tires of doing another stimulus.
Yes.
Another paycheck possibly coming. I think it's inevitable that they'll do it. It's just a matter of when.
Mm-hmm.
There's this, there's such a need for it. So
yes. So of course, with that
mm-hmm.
possibly coming your way, that could be some extra money that you could use to help fuel your GPK collection, right? But we don't want you guys just to be, spending it here or there. We want you guys to know what we believe is something that will be worth your time and while.
Mm-hmm.
And to where, hey, you know what? You decide to sell it, you're either going to get your money back or you're going to get a little bit of extra on top.
Yeah. Which is always nice, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Getting that little bonus.
Yes.
That is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I know people are going to be watching this, right, later in the week being like, oh, GPK Forever had a live stream. What? I don't remember this. I am so terribly sorry.
But the good thing is it's on our standard time, right?
Yeah.
Standard day. We always do live streams on a Friday, typically 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. So
except for tonight, we were a little late on that.
Well, we were a little late, but I mean ballpark, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys are new to the channel, I'm GPK Forever. This is Mr. D. We do a lot of awesome garbage Pail Kids stuffs, videos. We do online sets. We do PSA graded cards. We talk about, stuff Tops is releasing, possibly future things, mm-hmm. PSA grading. We talk about all that awesome stuff, right? So if you are new, I highly recommend you hit that like and subscribe.
Definitely.
And if you like garbage Pail Kids, that's awesome. But if you also like Pokemon, we also do a little bit of that as well. And Mr. D, who's here with me tonight, also has a YouTube channel. It's Mr. D the Collector.
That's correct.
So definitely go check that out. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, I highly recommend you guys get over there and subscribe because he's got some awesome stuff hidden in the golden vault that he's gonna bring out and show you guys. So I think a lot of you guys are really, really gonna enjoy this. But you know what? Let's
get into it.
Let's get into this. And if any of you have any specific questions on a certain topic, you're more than welcome to put it into the live chat that we have going on right now, and we will try to do our best to answer them to the best of the abilities. And then we'll also be talking about what's going on with PSA.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is, a little different. Not everyone agrees, but this is more towards longer term thinking.
Okay.
That we do over here. And what we are going to talk about first is this right here. If you guys don't know, this is a bizarre holiday set that was released
back in July.
July, yes. This is probably like week 1 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys didn't know, ever since April,
yes.
Pops has been releasing one set a week where you could get a colored parallel. I don't have any out right now, but it's like I have a TV Stevie, this exact same card, just with a red border. But So that's kind of it right there. You know, you get 5 cards, and then if you buy it straight from Topps, you get a parallel, right? And it's of any of the cards that are in there, right?
And the cool thing is I don't know if you guys been following, you know, if you go on Topps website, right, after they release these sets, they give you a grand total of how many sets were produced, right?
Yeah, it's called the archives.
Mm-hmm.
And what Topps does is for any online exclusive sets,
Mm-hmm.
they limit or they tell you how many were printed.
Right.
So collectors out there can realize, like, oh, there's only so many of this out there, right?
Right.
So then they can judge what they personally think the value is. But as you guys can tell, at first, not too many people were getting these. There was a little point where people were getting them, but then it kind of like fell off a cliff.
Uh-huh.
But I believe this print run, it's around. The average for these are 400.
Oh, 400.
But this is just the borders, right? The normal common set. This does not include the parallels, which I believe we did the math, and it's like 50.
About 40 to 50. Per parallel.
Yeah, per parallel character. So,
which is crazy because that's basically the odds, you know, like if remember the gold cards in the given set, they're about one. Remember their stamp?
Yeah.
1 in 50?
1 in 50, yeah.
Right.
And
so, yeah, that's about the same rarity.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that, you know, at one point I saw a lot of these, you know, just for these, they go pretty good on eBay, you know. But what's pretty crazy is that, you know, not a lot of people are getting them. Like, if you think about the GPK community, right, there's probably a couple thousand easily, right? Heavy active collectors. Right. These are the people who are trying to, you know, collect as much as they can. You know, they really love Garbage Pail Kids, so they're gonna do what they can. Hey, what's up? How you doing tonight? Thoughts can kill. I did reply back to your comments. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah. But right here, a lot of people aren't picking these up, guys. You can pick them up for about $20-ish, you know, maybe 30 at most. But when you put that into perspective, there's only going to be 400 of these, right? That's how many were made.
Right.
But with time, like with the older Garbage Pail Kid products, not all of them are going to survive. There's going to be a few of them who get thrown away, that get damaged, or that completely go missing.
Yeah.
We don't know where they go. So that's why we're going to be saying, like, bizarre holidays. Yes. Hey, what's up, GPK Gem Mint? I bought 2 sets. I was great.
Yeah, we've seen some that have some centering issues, but I mean,
hi, Kevin.
That was a few of them, but yeah. But here's the cool thing, though. With this set and the parallel, if you think about it, once you know let's say you have a desire to grade it, right?
Yes.
That takes it up to another level, right? Yeah. If you got let's say you got one of these parallels and then you had it graded and it magically came back as a 10.
Or even a higher grade, like a 9.
Or a 9, but I mean, at least a 9. The value, those things, who knows? We've seen some of these go for what? I mean, like the parallels, like 30 or
certain parallels will, you know, we're talking on the higher end. I know Atom Bomb parallels, right as soon as the set comes out, we're talking about $80, I believe, was an Atom Bomb parallel, the most recent one, and that's just mind-boggling if you think about that compared to a newer product. You know, it's not a sketch card, it's not a printing plate, but yeah, and a lot of people aren't getting these, and you have to remember down the road there's going to be new people who are collecting, you know, or starting to collect again, and you're going to have those people that are going to be like, hey, I missed out on this. I want to get my hands on as much of it as I can. Right. Because when you miss something, the best thing you can do is try to get it. Either if you can afford it, you could possibly buy a set. If not, you know, and this is what happens with me. I try to get as much of it as I can, you know. But literally, there's a lot.
So here's an example. I don't know if you guys can quite see it, but I just searched for parallels. You could see 2 green Atom Bomb that back, just a few days ago, the 25th of September, went for 85, which is crazy. So case in point, they bring in some good money.
Yes, they do bring in some pretty good money, and even if you don't have them, I still would recommend to get your hands on some of them. Like I said, people down the road who don't have them are gonna want them because they're gonna be an online exclusive. You guys have to remember, after this year, I don't think they're gonna make them.
Right.
Not till 40 years anniversary, and there's gonna be a whole different spin on them.
Right.
Or this may be the only year they're gonna ever do it.
I think so, because I think they've done it kind of during the pandemic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because our holidays, so they kind of.
That's kind of one of the things we talk about, right? So this next item is also a Topps product you can buy online from their store. We're talking about a Topps on Demand box, right? So if you're not familiar with this is a box that normally has you purchase it and it comes with a complete set, some parallels. You have a chance of 1 in every 2 boxes having a sketch card,
right?
And you get a poster sometimes.
Yeah.
And each set varies between it, right?
And these online demand sets, they run, I think we've seen them, the ones that we've been purchasing, about $40, right?
Okay. So you pay $40 from Topps to buy them. But then after they're sold out and you get them and stuff, we're talking about $150, possibly to $200 for just a sealed one, right?
Right.
For a complete set, it's maybe about 40-ish, maybe a little higher, just depending on, again, population, how popular it is,
right? And
what is everyone looking for? Where can I get a good original series set? That's a very good question. Thoughts can kill. eBay would probably be the safest place, because there's going to be other websites out there where they say you're going to get this, but it could be a scam.
Right.
You don't do anyone that you've never done before, or they don't have really good ratings. We recommend sticking to the sellers or the website.
To where I thought KidWiz doesn't only sell
ToyWiz
or ToyWiz. That's what it is.
ToyWiz
I think
will
they
sell you original packs.
Right.
They're good. That's who we bought.
Some of our boxes.
Whether
I think we bought 35th, didn't we?
Yeah, we bought 35th, 35 years of anniversary from them.
Right.
I've heard from a lot of people I've talked to that they are a really good place to go and buy. So highly recommend that. Dave and Adams, I don't know if they do original.
I don't know if they do sets. They do more boxes from what I've seen, but
I know eBay is probably a place you could do it. And like I said, eBay will probably be the safest place to do it. If anyone else has any thoughts on that, let me know, because I don't really buy sets. I buy the PSA graded cards, and then I build the sets, if that makes sense. But yeah, so the Topps on Demand, and if you do pull a sketch card, you're looking about $60 as a rough low point, depending on the card, like the artist, the artwork, and the condition of the card. You can be looking up to upwards of $80 or more possibly. But the newest or the latest Topps on Demand is the GPK Crashers, and I still don't have those yet.
Yeah, I don't think they've.
I don't even think they've shipped them yet.
And
it's been about a month. It's actually a little more than a month. And personally, I'm kind of like, Topps, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then before that, it was 35 years, and we believe that there could possibly be another Topps on Demand cards coming out, right? Okay, so we'll move on to this next card, right?
Yeah, I just went to ToyWiz, by the way, and they have more of the modern contemporary sets, not the OS original sets.
Yeah.
So just FYI.
Yes, GPK Gem Mint. Food Fight set. I think that's actually going to be like late for school. That's going to come out in January. Like an actual, I think it's like a 200 card set. So I don't know if it's going to be on Topps On Demand by chance. I think it's actually going to be one where you get hobby boxes.
Actually, you can actually pre-order.
Blasters.
I just saw it
Yes.
on Toy Wiz.
Yes, you can actually pre-order them right now.
Those are
yeah.
interested, yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know. I think the only card in there that I've seen that have been released by the artists that I would want is the Captain Crunch, which I think at this point I might,
you can just buy that one.
Just buy that single card.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read you guys from a little part of a book. I really like it, and I think a lot of you guys would enjoy it as well. It's by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you guys have not read it, I highly recommend you guys read it. It's a great book, and it's got a lot of awesome stuff. But at one point in the book, he talks about assets, things that could help bring you money. And here's the part that we want to talk about, right? Whether it be the buying of small homes, apartment buildings, companies, stocks, bonds, precious metals, and here's my favorite one, baseball cards or the like, right? And you may be asking, GPK Forever, what does that have to do with Garbage Pail Kids? He said baseball cards. Baseball cards aren't Garbage Pail Kids.
Right.
Right? But it's almost the same thing because it's a collectible market. There's a lot of people who collect Garbage Pail Kids. And I know personally, I love collecting Garbage Pail Kids. I don't know how many of you love them. I love them. Right? So Garbage Pail Kids, the same principles.
The same realm.
Yeah, the same principles apply.
Right.
Same thing with Pokemon. A lot of people love collecting it. And a lot of people just love them. So of course, it's the same thing as baseball, except for baseball is the first thing we've seen.
Right.
It's like the granddaddy.
Because you have all
cards.
the rare cards, that back in the early 1900s where you had the Mickey Mouse, Babe Ruth, and all that, right? And then
but then you have the old tobacco cards from the early or later 1800s. So of course, he's gonna put baseball in just because baseball has been around longer compared to everything else.
Yeah.
Right. So this next one is more of a particular card, and things like that. And I'm just gonna say you may not like the person, right? But I'm just gonna say value-wise. Right? If you guys want to make some good money, if you have a few of these cards laying around, highly recommend you look at it because I know there are a lot of people who go after this stuff. I'm talking about the Donald Trump Garbage Pail Kids. And if you guys have been following the market as much as I do, there's one card that just pretty good, and there's a lot of people who like to go after him, no matter how modern he gets, besides an OS character, right?
Right.
I'm talking based off of a real person. And this is the Donald Trump Garbage Pail Kids, right? And I don't want to get political, right?
Right.
It's not what we're about. We're talking about investments tonight. So if you really don't like them or you love them, please don't share that because we don't just. I personally don't want any a fight breaking out in the chat or something. So we're gonna just try to keep it nice, right? But I've noticed that these cards in particular, a lot of people go after. And on Facebook, there is an entire marketplace dedicated to this specific card.
Really?
Well, not this specific card, but more towards Donald Trump Garbage Pail Kids.
And there's several spin-offs, right?
Yeah.
You got this one that's common, and then you have different ones where he's nuking, right?
Nuking, and I have another one, but this is the only one I have out. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, it was kind of my bad, but yeah, the Trump cards, they do pretty well. If you get them graded, they do pretty well. It doesn't matter if they're even newer, right? Because I see newer cards do just as well as some older cards.
Let's see.
Stuff. Hey, what's up, Another Halls Build?
Hey.
Yes, that is correct. This card in particular is a 2016 presidential candidate sticker, 3B. I know he's got one card. I think his oldest one is in the all new series.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing, except for this is a more modern take of the design concept on that card in particular. But yeah,
Holy
these
cow.
cards. Did you just look them up?
Yeah, I just looked up cards dealing with Trump, and you guys probably know this, but there's some serious dough in these cards.
Yeah.
Check out this one between Trump and Biden. $1,300 in August. That is nuts.
Which is crazy.
So there's definitely a big market.
Yeah, there's a big market for these Donald Trump cards.
Right.
I know. One is here. You want to show them this one right here.
Oh,
This one is probably his most expensive card I have
This
ever
one?
seen. Yes.
the Time magazine.
The Time magazine that says true. If this bit, look at this. They're asking $300, and this is raw. This is ungraded. But literally, this is pretty crazy.
Oh
Yeah, another house build. Having a pretty good day. We were supposedly supposed to get a Tops delivery today, but we haven't got it, so we're a little bummed. We're thinking maybe it'll be tomorrow. It may be the skateboards, the GPK skateboard decks.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think people have been getting those. I've been seeing postings. So
Yeah,
it's
so-
probably most likely that, because I haven't seen. I don't know if anyone else has seen or gotten, but like the Crashers
Yeah.
that everyone's waiting for, right? The
Mhm.
sweet on-demand set that just came out in August. I don't think it's been released
Stainless
yet.
steel monster. Do you keep your Garbage Pail Kids in a binder? Yes.
Yeah.
I do, but I try to make sure the binder is not starting to break because there's too many cards in there.
Right.
It's like an awkward setting. I just try to make sure that as I put my cards in there,
Yeah.
I try to do my best to keep them in the best of condition, right?
Right.
Because you have to know, if you're new to card collecting in general, the condition of your card will determine its price.
Definitely.
It could be a more modern card, it could be an older card. Just condition
That's
matters.
the main thing.
It's the main thing if you want to make really good money in this hobby.
Yeah.
Okay, the 2016 Disgrace to the White House is like a couple thousand on eBay for the whole series. Yeah, which is crazy.
Holy cow.
And Disgrace to the White House, I've seen certain ones to where of this year's, right, the 2020 Disgrace to the White House, to where it is, $80 for certain ones. Just because we were talking earlier about how not too many people may have bought them, so there's not too many out there and stuff.
Okay.
Hey, go get that pizza.
Yeah, pizza's always good.
Yes, it is good.
Delicious.
Yeah, so this is more towards stuff you could get now, right? This is,
Right.
you don't really have to spend too much.
Right.
This is probably, if there was a beginner who wanted to collect some really cool stuff, and didn't have too much money to start their collection, this is probably what I would recommend them. The Donald Trump card, just because, that graded could be worth quite a bit. But you can also collect cards you like, What I tell people is, hey, I want this one or this one. I'm like, okay, well, if they're the same price, collect whatever one you like the most. Right? Because you guys want to collect what you love, right? That's what makes collecting fun. So the next thing we're going to talk about, we're going to be talking about some PSA graded cards, of course. Like, guys, who doesn't love this stuff, right? So on the topic of collecting your favorite characters, of course, I'm going to show you guys Marshy Marshall. If you guys have been on the channel for a while, you guys know this is my favorite Garbage Pail Kid of all time, right? I love the Marshy Marshall character. Awesome.
Do you have the Funko Pop?
No, they don't have a Funko Pop, but I do have. No, they don't have the big Funko Pop. They have a mini Funko Pop.
Oh.
I have the mini one.
Gotcha.
I've got more of those. I've only got two of the big ones. I have Atom Bomb and Clark Kent.
Right.
I'm missing semicolon and acne Amy.
Oh, for the bigger ones?
Yeah. So there's an example of a card I like, right? PSA graded cards, right? If you guys haven't noticed, the market has been kind of like a roller coaster ride, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, at some points, 9s are worth a lot. And other points, you know, they're worth about as much as a 9, or you can even get them for cheap.
Right. And it goes, I think I mentioned this before, my experience in selling and buying, you know, cards on eBay, graded cards or whatever it may be. But it's all about timing,
Mm-hmm.
right? If someone lists something on an odd hour, you're going to get like not that many people bidding on it. Someone's going to get it for a steal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you could get it for a good price. And there's certain days of the week, like Fridays are terrible, I've noticed, to sell something. And because a lot of people are, you know, it's end of the week, people are just tired, they just want to chill.
You know, some people are maybe out with friends, you know, maybe going to a bar, to a movie theater.
Right.
You know, maybe someone's throwing a party, right? To celebrate the end of the week, or you know, something like that. So Fridays, you guys have to remember, Fridays there's going to be people going everywhere. So what you guys want to do is, you know, when you're listing cards, is figure out, okay, what is the best time to where someone is going to maybe be at home, relaxing,
right,
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There you go. Pizza on the way.
Sweet. Love it.
Didn't have pizza tonight.
Yeah.
Had some Kentucky Fried Chicken. So love that stuff.
Isn't it? Oh,
stainless steel monster.
It is. It is. If you do individual, just if you could get it a bulk submittal.
Yeah.
Which we actually just did, right?
102 cards.
102 cards. And it sounds like a lot of money. What was ours? $9 a card. So just under $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to remember that if we get so many, high graded cards, it easily clears that amount.
Yeah. And Topps does specials, right. And you just have to keep an eye out on those, a lot. Last year, we sent in a couple of these specials. We're talking, yep, there you go. But, PSA, you just have to keep in mind, because I just sent in a card for $9, that if it comes back as a Gem Mint 10, this is a Nasty Nick UK Mini, that asking on eBay for it is around $4,000.
Really?
It's $399. But
Holy cow.
I'm saying with taxes and all the other stuff.
Well, let's say you got half of that. That's still a chunk of change, right?
Yeah, and you have to remember, I just sent this card in, so how much ever I paid for it,
right,
and how much it took me to ship it there, ship it back, and how much I paid for it in general, I would have made a
still clear a large amount
profit, right? Yes, GPK Gem Mint. A normal service is about $20, right? But you want to do these specials, right? I know a lot of people are going to send them in for the $20. Maybe they've only got like 6 or something they want to send in. But what we recommend is either waiting out for the specials or sending in for the bulk prices, where it's 100 or 200 cards. And that's what we sent in for the $9.
Right.
But I know with Pokemon a couple months ago, and I think it's still going on right now, they did a $7.50 per card special. So if you compare that to 20, you're saving like what, $12.50?
Yeah.
Per card? That's crazy good.
That is crazy good. And
look, if you get a Gem Mint 10 and it's like a $50 card or a couple $1,000 card, it's like, wow, I really just killed it. It probably just paid for all your other cards.
Right.
So then, if you have some that were going to your set, or some of you that you sent in to maybe sell in hopes of getting a Gem Mint 10,
right,
there you go. You may have covered this already, but the Bizarre Holidays are worth twice as much a month after you buy them from Tops. Yes. So we did kind of talk about that. Bizarre holidays, they are worth a lot more. So that's why I recommend if you are interested in getting some, I definitely highly recommend, especially with the low population.
Right.
And a big thing with card collecting is population. That's one of the big things.
Right.
Is how popular it is and population. Scarcity
value.
or rarity. Because if you think about that, think about people who collect famous artworks. Right? Same thing.
Right.
If the artist only had, maybe one of this artwork. One. Crap. There was this one artist. He's over in the UK. I don't know what he's called.
Yeah.
But he's apparently huge. No one knows who he is. They gave him a nickname, right?
Yeah.
And he'll put up artwork on a wall and things like that. And his artwork is so popular that people are willing to pay thousands. And what he did was Girl and Balloon. And Balloon was probably one of his more famous ones.
Huh.
But what he did was that in the frame at an auction, he had a shredder built into it. So when it sold, the painting fell and it was shredded, right? So people were scared. But after that, they think that painting is worth like 5 times as much as what it sold for. And it sold for like a couple million, I think.
Holy cow.
Yes, Banksy. Yes, there you go. Thank you, guys. See, they know who I'm talking about, Banksy.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Guys, it's crazy, What if we all got together and did a big submission and we lower the cost for all of us? Another Halls build, that's a great question. If you guys don't remember, MK Collectible Cards asked us to come up with the system, right? We have a basically rough sketch idea of how we would do it. It would be where, it would be 10 cards you could send, right? 10 cards would be minimum, right? If you'd like to, you're more than willing to send more, but you'd send them to us. We would do all the putting them in, right? Into the PSA grading system, shipping them off, right? Receiving them, and then we'd probably do a video, right? Like a live stream or something like that, saying, hey guys, remember those cards people sent, right, to get graded? Well, this is the grade returns, right? We'd put them in the sleeves, as you can see right here, and then we'd ship them back to you, right? We found a few complications and things like that, and that's why we haven't really gone forward with it. But, if there's really a lot of interest, there could be a possibility of that happening. Stainless Steel Monster, do you have a personal hookup on your unopened GPK box you get? If it's loose packs, my hookup is Mr. D. If you guys don't know this, almost all the OS packs I've ever bought and opened up on this channel, I've bought them all from Mr. D. Right? But boxes, no, not really.
Yeah, we don't have any backdoor.
Yeah, we don't have a guy.
Yeah.
But cards, shout out to VA Beach, a member of the channel. He's got his own eBay store. He sells OS cards. Definitely hit him up. I've bought some cards off of them, and they were amazing, well packaged, and they were the real deal. So that's totally something to do. Have you seen the GPK movie? The one from the 80s where they were in the real world?
Yeah.
Yes, I have seen that.
I've seen that, yeah.
I love Garbage Pail Kids, and that's only the reason I'm going to say the movie was okay. If I wasn't a fan of Garbage Pail Kids, I would... I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably say it was probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Okay. It has to be worth it and a lot less than it would be to submit them on your own. Yeah, like we did the math.
Yeah.
It's, don't get me wrong, it's still kind of...
It's pricey because here's the thing you got to factor into is insurance.
Insurance, yeah.
Because, going, right, ungraded, going to PSA, it's not going to be that expensive. It's coming back after they got the grades. That it all of a sudden becomes worth, thousands of dollars that obviously you want to insure
to make sure
it gets.
Yeah.
So
and honestly, that was probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And another one was, people getting mad at us for the grades of their cards.
Yeah.
People, coming after us saying, "Hey, I sent this in to get a 10. It didn't get a 10." Right. You guys have to remember, we don't grade the cards.
Yeah.
It's the people at PSA. We're just the middleman, you can say,
Right. And we've sent in cards that we thought personally should get 10s. And sometimes they come back lower. 8 sometimes, or 9s, or something that we don't even see that they have, magnifying glass or high end.
They have high
equipment
over there
to evaluate the cards.
He made you buy them. No, I actually went to him and said, "Hey, can I get so many of these, so many of these, and so many of these?" Right? And this was before we did box breaks. The movie was kind of weird.
Yeah, it was.
The movie. When you ask a lot of people, I you guys ever seen what I've got around, which one day maybe I will, kind of do a little room tour, but I have so much GPK stuff.
Maybe next year we'll do a room tour.
Yeah, maybe next year, but it's crazy.
In the new costume.
Yeah, it is, but you just have to remember you're going to have people out there like that.
Yeah.
So another thing is your hit cards, right? Hothead Harvey, guys. This is the PSA 9, right? But
that's a beauty.
Another thing is you guys want to collect those hits, right? You want to collect those cards that are extremely valuable in each series, because each series is bound to have a specific character or card that is going to be worth the most.
The chaser card.
The chase cards. And Hothead Harvey here is the chase cards for 3rd series, right? Which
Transformer of the 80s.
Guys, Transformers, let's be honest. Sweet and awesome. I know there's like a couple YouTube channels where all they do is talk about Transformers. And they've got millions, and I mean millions of subscribers. It's cool. So this next card, right, we're going to talk about is a 1988 3-card Monty.
3-card Monty.
If you guys don't know, this very card right here is the first card in 15th series. And a little knowledge for those who are new to GPK history, 13th card or 15th series was officially the last series released due to Topps getting sued by the creators of the Cabbage Patch dolls.
I think I was Mattel.
Oh, it probably was Mattel. But, and that's why, the supposedly 16th series that was supposed to come out never came out. And didn't they cut the printing of 15th series short?
I don't know the ins and outs.
Okay. I've just heard possibly that happened. Okay, you know what? Go take care of that business, man. We'll see you when you get back.
Yeah.
But, yeah, 3-Eyed Monty, right? Last series officially produced, it's awesome, right? So, another thing with this is, they didn't start printing again any Garbage Pail Kids till 2003. So, we missed all the 90s and a bit of the early 2000s, right? So what?
15 years.
15 years without Garbage Pail Kids.
Or since they printed that one.
Yes. 15 years.
Ish.
Give or take, right? Literally, that's why I'm not showing the Garbage Pail Kid movie on the channel. But that is where I watched it, though. I did watch it here on YouTube.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go somewhere else, so I just watched it on YouTube.
God
so
love
this next
YouTube.
card is Ghostbusters, if you guys know. Again, another awesome movie from the 80s, right? In my opinion.
Definitely.
I know some people don't like it. But this is a
With Bill Murray. Are you kidding? That is a sweet movie.
30-year anniversary. It's got the stamp for it too. That's another big theme is that you guys want to collect also 30 or anniversary stuff. Because that's going to probably be worth a lot compared to something that came out the same year without the stamp.
Right.
Because 30 years, it's a set that was made to celebrate their anniversary.
Correct.
Right? And this goes for everything you can collect out there. Anything anniversary or an anniversary of some sort is worth crazy good dough. Are the card
variations?
The first one and the 15th. Variation, I believe it's just the 2. I think there's only 2. Yeah, Robert B. You used to be able to get them at a Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
With Chrome, that's where you got the special refractors.
Yeah.
Right? Walmart and Target, but in our area, we talk about this all the time. Target is the only one.
Yeah, Walmart's given up.
Yeah.
They basically said no mas.
And what's crazy is that at our local Walmart,
right,
the card sections are small.
They're dwindling. They're kind of clearancing things out, and they're not getting any new product, and
which is crazy because it's like, well, it makes it harder for the collectors.
Then again, on Walmart's website, they have third-party sellers, right? That you can similar like Amazon and eBay, kind of like eBay's an auction, but I mean like Amazon and some of and Target also. They're online. I think you can buy though. But in person at the physical stores, it's kind of hit and miss.
Yeah, Stainless Steel Monster. You guys should have been in the GPK documentary. We probably should have, but you guys have been following this channel since the beginning. We've only been around here on YouTube,
over a year,
about-ish, yeah, because we started in September
of last year.
Oh, no. Sometime in the summer.
Yeah. But it's last year, though.
Yeah, last year. So we've only been around here for a year. If we were probably around then for making content and a little earlier, there could have been a chance.
Oh, yeah. GPK Gem Mint. I bought some of those second series digital packs.
Mr. D did buy.
I did buy, and I haven't opened them up yet. I have 3 digital second series packs. How about you guys? Did you guys get any?
Walmart doesn't even have football cards that were discounted 3 times just to get rid of them. Oh. Yeah, literally. I have no idea what's going on with Walmart.
Yeah, I don't know.
The only good place is maybe you have card shops here in our state. They're gone. There's 0 card shops in our state.
Yeah.
Right? At all. There's none. Nada. And there hasn't been any since the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as the 80s were gone.
Or maybe I would say the early 2000s, because I used to hit up the card shops in the 90s, and just where I grew up, and but I remember that card shop that it was around for a while, but then it just got outrageous, the rent, and they just couldn't make it, and then online exploded where they can make more money by doing it out of their garage or out of their own house, right?
Yeah, which is crazy. I know. What was it? In North Dakota, there are still a few card shops actually up there.
Oh.
Right? Mm-hmm. There are a few card shops. I would say probably the biggest thing considered a card shop here is GameStop. That's probably it. But even then, GameStop hardly has anything.
Right.
I bought one at 25 card pack. Oh, nice. Hey, that's actually what...
I got the 25 too.
Yeah, Mr. D got the 25. People are not buying the singles. Interesting. Yeah, Target is empty. I know. What's really terrible is that Target, once they sell out, they're out for a couple months, maybe even longer, right? And you just have to wait till they restock.
Right.
Which it's unfortunate that, with that, that's probably physically the only place you probably have the best chance of getting them. right?
Mhm.
Or the next best thing, you have to go online,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is kind of crazy. Yeah, Pokemon cards. Well, I don't know.
What?
For me, it just depends on the day, what day I go. Because I know some days it'll be loaded with Pokemon stuff, right? And I go a day or two later and it's completely empty. It's I have no idea what's going on with these stores, but I know online is probably where I get a lot of my stuff. Please. Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. So the next one, I would say, these are online exclusives that I did get graded. Atom Bomb from Bizarre Holiday, or not Bizarre Holidays. We Hate the Holidays, as well as Evil Eddie, right? So this next one we're going to be talking about, again, we still have quite a bit of PSA stuff, but this right here is probably something not too many people are thinking about, right? These are spins on original characters, right?
Yeah.
Everyone loves original characters, including OS, right? You guys all know that Series 1 characters are easily the kings of the garbage buckets, right? Especially Atom Bomb over there, He's probably the king of the kings of the garbage buckets, right?
Uh-huh.
Atom Bomb's probably like the president of the garbage buckets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it as a pyramid.
Yeah.
And he's the top, right?
He's the cream of the crop.
Yeah. Every series, on a lot of boxes, they'll put Atom Bomb because they know he's their most popular character.
Right.
That's out there, besides Nasty Nick, right?
Right.
For old school collectors, Nasty Nick, yes, right? Or even collectors who collected the original stuff, any of the older characters are also popular, right? So one thing I recommend, is cool variants like this, right? Like these two characters, a nice spin-off of original ones. Those I have seen go for pretty good. Like the Mr. and Mrs., the white parallels, Gem tends to go for about $50 a piece. And those are just commons. So.
And they will appreciate more just because of that. They're tied to the original OS.
Booster box, I know stores like Target and Walmart won't sell a booster box. Card shops may, but I don't know.
Yeah, I just see the single packs that they sell at the store, or
which if you're gonna buy Pokemon, like a single pack,
$5.50 each.
$5.50. Go buy a booster box, right? Even though it's $100, if you do the math, it comes out to be like
a lot cheaper.
$1.25 a pack.
I mean, coming up.
36.
Oh my gosh.
36 packs for $100, and you get better pull rates too.
Oh, dude. That's where it's at.
Yes. Yes, Series 2, the 35-year anniversary is coming out October 29th.
Oh,
that was something else we were going to point out. So, guys.
Oh, boy.
I'm seeing myself.
We're in the month where it's going to be released. Get it going.
Yeah, I'm starting, to put some money aside, when I see them at the store, I'm going to pick them up.
I would suggest any of you guys, if you guys at your local stores, I would snag them, because if you guys have seen the 30th anniversary, the prices on those, the boxes, they're insane. They're hundreds of dollars.
And hey, you know what? Maybe you don't even want to open this just because you have a lot. Just keep it for 5 years down the road and
flip it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, Kevin. 9 boxes on pre-order. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know how much we have on the way. I just know
we got a lot.
It's a lot.
Right? Yeah, because we got
it's just, maybe we'll have to do a video one day where we show you what we bought.
Yeah.
It's something, all right, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, online, as soon, like the day it's released, it's also going to be the cheapest then, right?
Right.
Don't wait towards the end of the year or sometime next year to get in. Get in when it's the cheapest, right? Because that means if you're going to open it, right?
Yeah.
You'll have the best chance of making your money back and then some, or even if you're going to hold it on down the road, you're also going to have a
I
greater
just hope
chance.
that Topps doesn't
push back.
overprint.
Yeah.
Hopefully they cut the print and it's sold out. It's sold out. Then that's when prices start rising.
And I really don't want another Chrome Series 1 to happen to where they just flooded everything. The pull rates were terrible. And it was a nightmare for collectors, right?
Tell me about it. I bought several boxes. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I saw it firsthand.
Yeah, Chrome is Series 3. That's coming out in November, which Topps was supposed to release 35 years last month, so it would have already been out now, but they pushed it back a month.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I really don't like is how we have 2 sets, right? 2 new series coming out back to back.
Right around the holidays.
Around the holidays too, because I know a lot of people are probably starting to get Santa those lists for the presents for the good girls and boys, right? And Santa's trying to do their best to find those toys, right? But then you also have these sets coming out, and it's like, Topps, what the heck is going on?
Spread the love.
Yeah.
Spread out the love.
Yes, Robert, next year's will be the Food Fight, which you can pre-order right now on toywiz.com. I think you could have pre-ordered it.
No.
I know when Joe Simcoe announced stuff, that's roughly when you can
start pre-ordering.
Yeah. So I highly recommend, if you guys don't follow an GPK artist, like a well-known one, definitely go and follow one, because they will give you guys like releases and stuff. Hey, how you doing? Getting 5 boxes of Series 2. There you go, Robert. That's pretty good.
There you go.
Whether that be the hobby boxes or the collector boxes or blasters even. Yeah. Still good.
Blasters are good too to get, because they have exclusive stuff. And they're just in the blasters, as you guys have been reading online on these upcoming sets.
Like the relic cards are going to be in the hop or collector.
The collector.
And some other stuff. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm really hoping that they bring back bonus cards and put them in for 35 years. Oh, hey, there you go.
Whoa.
That's a big one right there.
Nice.
But, no, just threw that card. But I'm really hoping, they bring back the bonus cards. I'd really like to see those. If you guys don't know, the bonus cards are worth quite a bit.
And make excellent quality in the bonus cards. Like, remember the He-Man or Skeletor type spin-off?
Yes. Those were the bonus cards. When I think of bonus cards, I think of those ones. Or I have both variations of the Edward Scissorhand ones.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's those of what I think would be in a blaster box. Not these, no offense to those who collect Bathroom Buddies, but Bathroom Buddies are...
I think they got to drop the Bathroom Buddies.
The Bathroom Buddies or the bear thing. Yeah. It's like, we've seen in 35 years, or Late for School, they did drop that. But it's like, or no, actually, Revenge of All the Horrible. But it's like, guys, it took you how many years to realize that no one's liking this stuff? It's like, what happened to the bonus cards? Oh, there you go. But I'm like, man, right now I'm getting... every week on Topps. Hey, there you go. Hey Patrick, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to the live stream. The next one is, of course, Atom Bomb, right? It doesn't matter what Atom Bomb artwork it is, as long as it's Atom Bomb, right? Right. So Atom Bombs are worth quite a bit, even though these aren't the original 1985 Atom Bombs that are like the gold of the Garbage Pail Kids. These are just as good, right? These things are amazing, and they pack a punch. They honestly pack a punch. And even having a collection of them, they help the value of your collection increase.
Right.
Not even...
Well, even, we're seeing, with the parallels, like we talked in the beginning, with the Atom Bombs, we saw 2 of them, I think, the A and B version go for about $80. Now imagine if it was depends on those.
Yeah,
You're talking hundreds of dollars, hands down, on those cards.
definitely. We're talking big monies.
Big money.
Patrick, yes. The two yellows are, well, no, they're not Atom Bomb through history. They're Atom Manias from Flashback. I did just send in a lot of I sent in not a lot, actually a few Atom Bombing in history.
Oh, okay.
Parallels.
Oh, okay.
Like I sent in a few greens. The two silvers
All right.
I sent those in. How much do GPK cards go for? That is a great question. But it's just one of those things where it's like you have to be like specific. Like,
so like on the upper end, if you get like a Atom Bomb or a Nasty Nick, perfect grade, glossy from the 85, you're looking at high end, maybe $12,000-$15,000 on a very, very good day. Probably more common around about 10,000, and those are like some of the highest cards.
Patrick's got it right, 10,000.
Yeah. So, but then you got boxes of those original first series. I mean, people are trying to sell them for 30,000, 35,000.
Isn't it 38 now?
Something like that. It's insane.
Yeah.
But I did see one OS1 pack or box go for 20 grand in the summertime.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So there is decent money in GPKs. It's not Pokemon level, obviously.
Where it's a couple 100,000.
Right. Or baseball that's been around forever that has historic value and just prestige and big following, big collectors, People love to have the centerpiece maybe in their office, some CEO.
Or right over the fireplace.
Right.
But you have to remember there's also, people who do collect garbage pail kids,
Mm-hmm.
30-year anniversary. That could be it, or it could be late for school because late for school is called Series 1.
Oh.
So it could be that. Kevin, the only thing I'd have to say about 35 or the 30-year anniversary thing is that you have to remember they did release a 20-year anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Set where Atom Bomb's coming out of a birthday cake.
I have several of those.
Right?
In fact.
Back from the all-new series.
Yep.
So if it was going with the anniversary numbers, 30 would be called Series 2, and 35 would be Series 3. So, I don't know. I guess that's kind of my guess,
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I know it's all new Series 4. That's actually what's worth. Yeah. So, I don't know. I kind of wish Topps would maybe clear that up, to collectors.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hey, this is why everything's this way. Patrick, we're talking about how, not Chrome. It's more towards hey, thank you for joining us on this live stream. The anniversary sets, 30-year and 35, right? How 35 is called Series 2. So this next one we're going to talk about is
for this year, right?
Yes. So, I don't know. It's kind of one of those scenes that Topps not really clearing up, which I kind of wish they would. But, maybe they will.
Right.
Sometime in the future. So this next item is something that I can guarantee not every collector has one. Right. But I feel like if you really want to have a pretty cool, impressive collection, say you want to invite over your buddy, right? From back in the day who collected garbage pail kids, and be like, oh yeah, I have a pretty cool collection. You want to come see? Oh yeah, sure. I'd love to see that. If you really want to knock his socks off, this I think is probably something
that's up there.
That's up there, and that's not too expensive, like an original Series 1 box, right? You guys know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about a PSA graded pack, right? This is an 8 25-cent stamp of Series 2. I'm not going to stand it up. I just don't want it to fall. But, that's something there, too. We've been seeing, on eBay, mostly first and second series, not as much as all the other stuff.
Yeah, the other ones are pretty rare.
Yeah, so if you do collect that stuff, I highly recommend, if you see any on eBay, snag them, right? Just snag them when you can. But honestly, that's another great item right there if you're also into collecting or grading. You know,
Mhm.
at first when I started this channel, I didn't know how to grade or things like that. But once I did it for the first time with 4 cards we sent in,
Yeah.
you're just like, it's amazing.
Cake.
Piece of cake. It's amazing, you know. And I know there's a lot of people who watch the channel who want to do more GPK videos, but or not GPK. Yes, GPK, but PSA grading stuff. Oh, you can. Okay, that's probably
I
good.
was just doing it. Help you.
I'm just waiting on some stuff to happen before I start making more of them. Like getting some equipment,
Mhm.
you know, like a lighting thing. I'm just waiting for that. You know, I'll probably be waiting till I'll probably get it maybe after the holidays, right?
Okay.
So if you guys do want to look more towards that, you know, there is a pretty good theme of that coming. So you know, we'll probably do a live stream
Mhm.
with it or something like that. So
Definitely.
he's got to get those PSA graded questions going, right?
Yeah.
So this next item I'm going to show you is not really um, Garbage Pail Kid.
Okay.
You know, it's just kind of something I really personally like to look at, like to read, and I just think it's awesome. This is the 2020 special non-sport TCG edition SMR of July for 2020. Right? If you guys don't know what this is a book that PSA hands out to people who are members, and what they do is they write articles. It shows auctions that will be going off for cards. You know, say you have some extra boxes you don't want, you can
Mhm.
sell them. But it also just shows you the price value, right, for the market.
Right.
Which, you know, probably back in the day before the internet, this was your key.
The
Right.
Beckett. They had like a football Beckett,
Yes.
baseball Beckett, hockey
Yes.
Beckett. You know.
Yeah. Where it'd tell you, hey, this card, you know, is
Yeah.
worth this much. Or
But that was like kind of the raw cards.
raw, yeah.
Because grading didn't really get
Kick off
into it.
till
Kick off.
probably-
Yeah. Till
But-
the 2000s.
Yeah, so again, this is a thing that PSA does. Here's just the backside. You see a lot of them. And it's just like, it's really cool. It has a couple articles and things like that. Even though there's no articles about Garbage Pail Kids, you know, there's articles about Pokemon, which is another thing I do. And, you know, some other sports cards like Magic the Gathering.
And you can see right here, like, auction prices that they of recent cards or sports memorabilia
that would have just sold around this time.
right.
So this came out in January. So this is what the prices were looking like in January, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is still crazy.
Yeah.
And
Look at that. Look at that card, 3.1 million. Oh
Yeah.
my laws.
Is that the Wagner?
Yeah, I think so. It is.
Yeah, Wagner.
Hannes. Is it Hannes?
Yeah, it's Hannes Wagner.
Oh,
I just know him by his last name. I don't really collect baseball cards, but I know him and Mickey Mantle are worth a lot. So
Whew.
very awesome.
All those
stuff.
cards are expensive.
Right? Whew. But literally, this is a Marilyn Monroe picture. Yeah, since this is a non-sports one, like, see, like, look, they do articles and things like that, and it's just something awesome. You know, it's kind of does some inspiration and stuff for videos and things I do. So I don't know, it's just kind of a cool book. You know, so if you have them, I would recommend maybe reading some of the articles that seem interesting to you.
Is there pricing in here?
Yeah, it's in the back. Sacrifice and trade up for an unopened. Yeah, I guess you could, you know, sacrifice, you know, maybe a couple PSA graded cards to get one, you know.
Oh. I don't know if you guys had seen my video I just posted up.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Mr.
I got
Beast,
some special things this week that
Oh
you guys
my
got to check
goodness.
out.
yeah, yeah, he's got some pretty crazy stuff that came in. And in regards of PSA grading, the PSA New Jersey office has been officially up and running now.
Oh,
So that's awesome.
that's good.
But PSA did a whole like makeup change on their
labels or what?
No,
Or,
on their website.
Oh.
The whole website is
Oh,
all
nice.
stuff.
Oh, those are the Honest. Those are the old
Hold on.
baseball.
I'm looking at the specials.
Oh yeah.
Magic the Get. What the? Oh, 99. Oh, never mind. I thought it was $4.99 a card. I was like, holy crap! Pre-war score. Oh, anything before World War II. Yes, there is triple threat. Guys, there is still
nothing geared towards Garbage Pail Kids, like discount in submittals.
Yeah, what happened with the discount last year? You know, where it's like, oh, it doesn't matter, what thing it was.
So the best thing that you can do, because I mean, I think that was a 25 card submittal when they have those specials typically, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what we saw. But the best that we can do outside of that would be the bulk submittal, the 100 card lot submittal that gets you down to the $9 like we mentioned. But it's pricey for sure.
Yeah, but it's like.
But then again, like I said, I mean, if you evaluate the product or the cards you are submitting and go through your own personal thorough check, evaluation, to say, yes, this is worthy of grading or no, it's not, and you get the best cards you submit, I'll guarantee you'll get more bang out of you'll get a huge bang out of your buck for that. Because that's what we've done. And I can't tell you, we've gotten a lot of 10s.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but there is a PSA. Here, I'll show you guys. So I'm over here on the PSA website.
Yeah.
Right? New Jersey office. You've got the Japanese office, Canada office, China office, and United Kingdom's office. Right? Like, look at this. Total number of collectibles certified. Well, look at that. By collectors. Million. Holy crap.
Dang, that's insane.
Cards. Crazy. Tickets, unopened pack, memorabilia. Oh, we got a Pokemon TCG. 1 million, almost 2. I don't know where Garbage Pail Kids would be. Maybe in this non-sport.
I don't know.
Because it's not a trading card game.
Yeah.
Grading process right. You ship it, delivery, receiving packages, order entry, the stickers, a research department, grading, PSA lighthouse label, sealing department, grade check, quality assurance, and then they ship it, right? So if you guys didn't know.
They got 12 steps now?
Yeah, it used to be 10. They added 2 more steps. So, right? See, you can kind of tell they've got a light.
With the more steps, it shows you that they're advancing it.
Yeah, literally. They're making more progress. But if you guys haven't known, with the whole PSA thing, their shipping's delayed, so you're looking at a 7 weeks delay. You will make money if you can identify a 9 and a 10. Yes,
Patrick, you will.
That is true.
That's guaranteed.
Down to the core. If your first few grades, your returns, you just have to remember you may score 10.
You get a feel, right?
Yeah, but it's like you have to remember this is an experience game. The more experience you have, at looking cards more. Like, look at us. We've had Mr. D's had PSA cards longer than I have. But, the longer you've had them and you look at the condition of the card and the grade, you start to see, well, okay, this, if I send it in, it's going to be it'll probably come back an 8 OC maybe, 7 OC. Or, hey, you know what? Looking at this, there's a chance of it a 10, but it's probably a solid 9, right? It's just a thingamadingy.
Yeah, but what I try and do when I send stuff in, I look at worst case. Let's say it comes back an 8. What does an 8 go for on eBay? Is it worth it? Ask that question. Is it worth sending it in?
So
and so that way you're always looking at profitability.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
When you submit these, and I think that's what helps you get your bang for your buck.
Yeah,
on
and
these
then
submittals.
Hey, MK Collectible Cards. What man? We've missed you. We haven't seen you in a while. How you doing?
Hey, MK.
It's been a while, you know. My first PSA order was received on PSA on. Oh, okay. When at the soonest.
Oh, I would say, well, depends how big it is. If it's a regular, it's probably maybe what, year end, maybe with that, or maybe January, maybe
you're looking maybe January, February.
It's out there a ways.
Because you have to remember, PSA just got slammed because me and Mr. Dude were talking about this, and you have to remember, yeah, even with 6 cards, during this time span of the COVID-19 thing, right? With California, I think that one was shut down temporarily for a bit.
It was.
But then they were able to get back on, but they had to work with the skeleton crew, right? And they were still getting submissions. But then I think over in California, I don't know what the situation is over there, but I think they have a full staff now. But it's like they are behind because they got slammed.
Well, they got all
the
these
skeleton crew.
Look, like they got all these deals with Pokemon.
Yeah, and
Pokemon.
Honestly, if I was a Pokemon
that
collector,
is crazy.
Okay, to be honest, I actually may send in
some Pokemon each. I mean,
yeah, $750.
Yeah.
Again, that's still crazy.
Right.
PSA price is going up. What's the cost of submitting garbage kids now? Okay, so the regular price, well, economic is $20.
What?
Economic is $20.
I don't know. That's the packs now. The packs went. I think the packs are like 16 now. They're 20. And I think the cards probably went up. You know what I would suggest? I would suggest getting,
20. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, between GPK Forever and myself, we have a collection that we kind of slowly build until we got a decent amount where it's over 100.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. I think that's... But it's hard for a single collector, to come up with it. I mean, your first go at it, you probably do have over 100 cards. If you went through your collection, you could probably come up with that. But over time, it's hard,
But then,
right?
if you think about me and Mr. D over here, so you guys haven't noticed, I've been ripping packs like no tomorrow. I've ripped up a couple boxes, right?
Right.
And I have a box opening actually coming out on Sunday for you guys.
Oh, sweet.
As a bonus, right? I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Ooh, I love that.
So
I love that.
I know it's going to be like sometime around in the afternoon, like 12 or 1. But, got that going. But there could be.
Ooh,
there you go, DK. That's
nice,
a good
DK.
One.
That's an awesome one.
But yeah, if you're just a collector, you don't rip box. If you don't rip packs as crazy as I do, or you don't have a pretty crazy collection and stuff where you can, pull cards, like a huge stack, it can be difficult, I know collectors who do, the submissions in big quantities.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say something about another YouTuber I love watching, I talk to him all the time. You guys may know him if you watch Pokemon. He's called PokeRev. That's where we kind of got the ideas to do box breaks on this YouTube channel, was from PokeRev. But we did a lot of stuff. Okay. So then, Patrick, did you send in that one, the kitty litter card, where it was kind of like...
Oh, the air one.
Yeah, the air kitty
from
litter.
The fourth series, right?
Yeah. Because I was talking to VA a while back, and I know I've already told you guys this, but I know...
Holy cow.
Holy crap.
Not yet.
Well, Patrick, I was talking to VA, and he even sent me screenshots of it, but a lot of the stuff that... Ooh, you sent in the robot. That's awesome.
Yeah. Nice.
Hey, that's good. Hey, that's... I don't know if my robot's name... What is he?
What, your Roybot or your... It's a 9.
Oh, it's a 9. Oh yeah.
The Hothead Harvey.
I sent in 2 robots, and I found another Hothead Harvey.
Wow.
So I don't know how many I have. But Patrick, I was just gonna say and let you guys know. I know I probably told some people this, but that you know, he a lot of the Garbage Pail Kids he sent in that he got from the live stream came back, or all of them actually came back as Gem Mate 10s.
Who did that?
VA.
Oh my god.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Which that was super cool and crazy. So I was just curious what was up, you know. But literally, you know, awesome stuff, right? So remind me tomorrow to do some computers stuff. Have you seen how much Garbage Pail Kids comedy?
Comedy. No, I haven't.
No, I haven't. Have you sent in a card that seems perfect and gotten a 4 and a 5? Kevin, I have not.
Well, Kevin, now I've sent in some of my OS Series 1 cards. I swore that were at least a 9 or 8 or 9. It came back 6.
Yeah.
I did not. So, Kevin, I have experienced that where I thought the card was actually kind of lowballed on the grade from what I personally thought it was. You know, so yeah, I've experienced that.
Yeah, which is crazy. Patrick, VA, if you guys don't know, VA is a card shop owner.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he does his digital eBay store.
Oh, cool.
And how he always posts new product, I'm just assuming that, you know.
Right.
He always does participate in a lot of our box breaks, you know.
Yeah.
I know he sent me a, kind of an email of what Garbage Pail Kids series he's interested in and participating. And he's like, yo, if you're going to do one of these box breaks, shoot me an email. So, you know, definitely that. The GPK Late to School Blaster Box are going around $30 per box on eBay, which is crazy. But I'm not surprised, guys, because, you know, you've got the whole year thing, you know, anniversary year. But then you have to remember, this is the first good, in my opinion, you know what? First better set that they produced in a while, you know, because you know how they did that like this. Hold on. The whole, you know, boring background, you know, boring back artwork thing.
With not the
with not the comics or the puzzles or something.
Yeah.
It just made sense why, you know, those weren't going as crazy, you know, as they were. But now that they've got the comics back and the puzzles, it truly makes some more sense. Holy crap, $1,000? $1,400? That's crazy. I bought a Mad Max for like $5. I can't see a dang thing wrong with that LOL. PSA 5. Kevin, I'm sorry to hear that, but
that sucks.
Kevin, I'm just going to be throwing it out there. There could be maybe possibly a surfacing thing on it, you know, because I don't think people realize that, but surfacing, it could be the ink quality as well the car as well. But
here's the thing I have with that. You know, these cards were produced back in the 80s, right? The precision, the equipment they were using is not even on the same playing field as they have now. Nowadays. The technology. So grading it that harshly, I don't think is warranted. I would say you'd have to let some things go because of the what was available there back in the day to make the products, right? Yeah. There are some flaws in the machines that they used or whatever, but you know, I don't know. But that's just what they do. So
it's something for sure. But I'm looking at a PSA Jolted Joan. I can't see a thing wrong with it. Maybe the whiteness of the border does. I don't know. We haven't really seen the whiteness of the border play too big of a role because we've seen borders that aren't super white that you know.
Oh, because of the age of the card. Yeah. The whiteness kind of goes. It starts
with how long it's been exposed to oxidant.
Right.
So that's why, with borders that are like super white and super clean, you can tell, hey, that card was just pulled from that pack, right? Okay, Patrick, we'll see you later.
Yeah, thanks for
Definitely.
joining us.
Yeah, it's good to see you again.
Yeah.
Sometimes things can be clean. Yes, right? Here's another good example. This, if you guys aren't familiar with this is a 2000 first edition Dark Blastoise from the Team Rocket set. It's a hollow, right? You guys know, if some of you do some Pokemon collecting, this bad boy is it is a good one to get from that series. I actually think this may actually be one of the big hits. Well, I know for sure it's one of the big hits, but it possibly could be the big hit. Right? So I don't know, that's just kind of a good example of, just how much these cards go for when they're graded. Because raw, this thing's probably, $30, which is good,
But that grade right there goes for about, what, 500, I think, ish?
Yeah, because I haven't checked on it. Because I try to keep a pricing idea of what my cards are going for.
Yeah.
And last time I checked it was in June, and it was 400 plus.
Right.
So definitely some big timing going there.
Yeah.
But this next item we got for you guys is this bad boy right here. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys heard it. Yeah, Gary V also did a pretty big thing. But I also think, because you have to remember the kids who did grow up with that are starting to, get into those good job positions. And a few of them are probably maybe starting to become CEOs.
Right.
To where it's like, hey, you're a CEO of a company. You're making so much extra. You still love garbage Pail Kids. We're going to be spending more money on this. Gary V. He talked about how Pokemon was going to boom and stuff.
Oh.
Which I do believe some of it was due to Gary V. But I also, even before that, Pokemon was still booming.
Yeah.
Like the YouTube channels on Pokemon are the biggest card channels on the platform.
Now here's the thing. Is next year an anniversary?
20 years.
Okay.
20 or 25 years. But they are coming out with an anniversary.
Because they initially came out in 96. That's why 2021 would be a 25th anniversary for Pokemon. Because they came out, but I don't know. I think it was just a Japanese.
Yeah, MK. I think more people should be collecting garbage Pail Kids.
I do too.
I'd love to send some cards, but never know what the cost or what I'm letting myself in, or if PA want to charge more. I don't know. They do a base price for submission and things like that. If you do,
you could do if you did want to send it in and get a fill, you could always go through with it, and then just not pay, right? Because it's at the end, and it will tell you like how much it's going to be, and that would give you an idea, right? But it does take some effort to get to that point. But
hey, there you go, DK. Which is crazy because I was looking in the SMR thing. Yeah, the BBC Exchange, where they do the wrapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, guys? They get their boxes by people who are selling them, who don't want to sell them through eBay or anything. Right? Yeah. So those boxes, they probably bought them at a really cheap price. And we've learned that, hey, you can buy them for a better price from them than on eBay.
Oh, wow.
But, guys, original boxes, as you guys can tell, this is a Series 7 box. And this one we did start to break last time.
We did.
Hey, Robert, have a good night. But, yeah, we've got some pretty good news. This bad boy, we're going to do another box break. We're doing another box break. We will be doing the 7th series, this one right here, on the following Friday. Let me pull that up. So if today's the 2nd, we'll be doing this on the 9th of October. Again, the 9th of October, which it'll be at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, as always, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or if we're late again, right around there.
Right.
right? And as always, first come, first serve, you know, all that awesome stuff. Do they go based off of eBay prices that haven't sold, or have they actually sold? Because it's unfair. PSA charges me on other people's high hope. Yeah, I don't know. I feel a few of them are just throwing them up there. When the box is actually worth less, they're gonna charge more because it's their box. They're gonna want to make more than they can. UBC wrap for certain. Too much scams. Well, I don't know about you guys, but we've never had that situation, right?
Knock on wood.
Yeah, we've bought in so many boxes to where it's like, hey, we haven't had problems with that, And if we ever did, we'd probably talk through eBay and get the seller involved and things like that.
Yeah, because they have that protection.
Yeah. Yep. Hello, Duck and Doug Fan Studio 067. Welcome to the live stream, MK Card Collectibles. For your box breaks, having a PSA graded part of biz could be good for y'all and us. Yeah, MK Cards. We were just talking about earlier before you jumped in the live stream how you were interested in possibly doing, a grading thing. We just talked about, with insurance of shipping would probably be a big problem, and then people coming after us for their card not getting a Gem Mint 10 when they believed it was a Gem Mint 10. So literally,
but we could kind of do another PSA. What we go through, like the process that we go through, the steps, the evaluation, kind of, we did a video, and I don't know, is that still on the channel? Have you been able to find it? Has anyone been able to find it?
It's still on the channel, but
we could do another one.
It's very deeply. We're gonna probably do a better one,
right?
When I get the new equipment and stuff, so I can show you guys into deeper depths. And MK, if more people are involved, we'll probably maybe if a lot of people are interested, we may go back into that and figure out what we could do. Because we have most of it figured out, but we probably get specific.
Nice, DK.
14th or 15th. Okay, Kevin, 15th or 14th. We'll keep that in mind. It's death a risk for both parties. Yes, it is a risk for both parties. But a service like Play Card on IG is really good for sports betting. Just saying, y'all have a good week. I'm down. No drama here. That's what I like to hear, MK Cards. Like, I've noticed a few other YouTubers have started to do it for whatever their niche is. Like, I've seen a Pokemon YouTuber do it, YouTube, Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And you'd have to fill out a form to where it's like you tell them the card information, right? Because you guys have to remember, if you don't tell them what the card is, because I know Pokemon, you could have sent them a Japanese card or a card of another language, and then they'd be like, I don't know what language this is. I don't know what year this is. I don't know any information on it.
Right.
So it delayed them. But something like that. Yeah. Jason Lee. UK mini second and series is super rare. Yeah, Mr. D actually has one. And as you can tell, here's a Series 1 UK minis. I actually opened up this bad boy on the channel. There's 3 videos. If you guys like that stuff, highly recommend go and checking that out. But again, this box break coming up 9th, 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. 5-pack minimum purchase as always.
Yeah, reach out to GPK Forever if you have any questions on
my email. As always, it's in the description down below. Or if you guys have any garbage pail questions in general, feel free to shoot me an email as well. But then we were also going to talk about a change that we talked about the other time about the giveaway.
Oh,
right. So, how some people used to, decide to give their cards away to someone else. We're sorry to tell you guys, but we are not going to be doing that anymore.
The problem we have, and I think I mentioned it before, is actually the shipping costs. When you're outside, and maybe most of you guys know this, but outside of eBay, first class shipping, it's not. They got rid of it.
Yeah, so there's no first class,
and so the price to ship just something simple now is expensive. whether
Yes.
it be in a bubble envelope or even a box, which we try and do because we're trying to protect the product going to you, the buyer, you know. And so, it's just crazy how costly shipping is now.
It is crazy. But yeah, if you guys are interested, 7th series, like I said again, these cards are looking pretty good from what I remember. Pretty centered, which is awesome, right? We haven't pulled any purple bannered or a purple
we
named.
We did pull though one Atom Boom.
One Atom Boom, and then we also pulled a misprint as well. A white square card. Which I think VA pulled that.
Yeah.
I think it was VA or it was.
I think VA did.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out who it was. I don't remember from that. But yeah, we'll definitely be promoting this on both channels.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it.
Social medias, everything's like that. But if you guys are interested, as always, email me. It's the exact same price as it was before.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed.
Yep.
Y'all do Series 2 GPK, which will. Yes! MK. That would be so easy to ship. A digital pack.
Oh!
I will just send you a piece of card. Well, that's good to hear, Kevin. Maybe it was Kevin that pulled that misprint.
Yeah.
With the square.
Okay.
Either VA or Kevin.
I can't remember.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Kevin.
Sweet.
So hey, Kevin, hopefully you get a good grade on that bad boy.
Yeah.
Because that's probably gonna be worth a pretty penny.
Yeah, air cards, yeah.
But yeah, guys, I think this will be it for the video. Like I said, bonus video coming out Sunday. As always, there will always be a video Monday, and then if there isn't live, well, there is for sure.
Right.
But I'm saying on other Fridays in the future, if we aren't doing a live stream, there will always be a video as well at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah.
Is when we always upload. So.
And then also on Mr. D, the Collector's channel, mine, I will be posting something this weekend as well, besides the posting I had earlier today. Yeah. But keep your eyes on that. That will be. I'm not going to tell you what exactly I'm going to post. You'll have to check it out.
Yeah, and if you guys have seen Mr. D's stuff and you really like some rare cards, head over there. He's shown a complete Series 2 set, a bunch of single Series 1 cards.
And I've yet to show my Holy Grail.
Yeah, he hasn't even gotten to the craziest stuff he has yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, guys, have a good one. Can you post Mr. Yes. Just give me a moment, and I'll post the link to Mr. D's YouTube channel. I will get that for you guys. You know, because I think you guys would really enjoy some of this stuff. Yeah, so this will show all of his videos. He also just did a PSA returns video, if you guys didn't know. So here you go. This link right here, I copy and paste that or even click on it, and it should take you directly to the Mr. D YouTube channel. So, yeah, there you guys go. We'll see you all on the box break. So, yeah, stay fun, stay positive. You want to talk GPKs, feel free to reach out. And I'll catch you all in the next video and on next Friday for the box break.
Be ready.
Be ready to have a lot of fun on that. Yeah. So this is GPK Forever and Mr. D signing